Alright. Let's get going. Where did we last leave off? Last we left off was the fight against the 3 dipshits. Arsenal for immediate dispatch. Destroy a dreadnought. Alright, right. More collection. More collection. But we'll get to these. Anyway. Oh wait, that's a straight up like fighting or thing. You know what, let's do that.
では、ブリーフィングを開始します。本オーダーはオービタルからの依頼となります。オービタルでは大型イモータルの調査をさらに進展させるためにより質の高い戦闘データを必要としています。
Where someone to fight them and
今ま
survive.
でのデータを分析し、大型イモータルの出現位置を特定することに成功しました。この大型イモータルを破壊し、
I won't lie, I'm doing this slightly in hopes that we unlock another mission where we play as it, but probably with like better control or something.
時刻までに準備を完了し、出撃に備えてください。
By better control, I basically mean like more attacks or like faster speeds. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Hello, Mama. The stars. Ooh. Alright. Oh, that's one of the shield, the well sword. Oh, okay. It's foggy as shit is what it is. Please, hit the fucking B. How do we not hit these things? Oh, damn. Look at this. No, he's just whiffing hard is what he's doing. Alright. Let's go. Target like this, how can you miss, really? Ooh. Forget if I put the reserve magazine back on. I didn't, because I can see the trap mines. That might be a problem. Although this guy is like spawning a lot of low enemies, so with an ammo source. Visiting your parents again. Oh. I commend you for your efforts for at least getting here. So far it's looking good. Oh, that's a surprise. Nemesis has defeated Strides? Is that what she's doing? So where are you doing it? Where are these Strides? I need to find their bodies. Could access those fucking back guns when I was piloting it, that'd be good. I don't blame me if like the stream gets really, this game on stream gets really messy for you, like your parents, because that's just how this goes. Is he charging or is he just shooting missiles? Them two, oh, he came jumping over. He just tried to kick me. Alright. going a wee trip here. There's those strides. Just a momentary hesitation. That's a sword. That's a blue sword. That might be that. He doesn't give me the sword. Is that thing on his chest now? That's a weak point. When did that open? Alright. Yeah, this kid turned around with a sword swing there, and that would have been very hazardous. So how have you been in the 2 days since last stream, Amanda? How did you spend your Thursday? Shit. Can't swap arms because we don't have a busted... or busted arm. Sorry, busted armor. We don't have to swap to the gun. Your mind is what, did I clip you there? Like... Oh, she's been dinged too hard. Of course it's assault rifle. Baldur's Edge. But that's the one I have. We're looking for the cleave Solus. Now the only other thing I have is my own Baldur's Edge, which is a problem. Every time. Conquered all of Britain and started playing Layers of Fear. It really felt like playing a horror game. I remember that one like making the news rounds and that. I remember hearing a lot of people talk about it. Never did play it or anything. Never had too much interest, truth be told. What's it like then? If you've gotten far enough to even say. Say concretely or whatever. Hey. I don't see any red arrows. We probably picked up all this dry stuff. Yeah, that'll do. Rebellion. Did I not kill all these 10 AIs? Liberator. Baldur's Age 1 is a blue sword. Wait, no, that's what we needed. Then we needed the Baldur's Age 1 to make the Cleave Solus. Alright. I think that's how it went. Is it just... Whoops. Just the shit here. Yeah. I don't really need either of these, but it's good to have them, I suppose. When can we get guns for legs? That's one thing I'm surprised about. The arsenals are universally like humanoid shape, and have like, you know, like armor parts for all of them. One thing about, especially with certain armored cores, is that you could have robots that didn't have like robots that just hovered along the ground, mechs hovered along the ground, as well as, you know, like treaded or wheeled or whatever, or legged ones, as the case could be. Alright. Railgun. Oh. Although that's one of the ones you need the ground base to fire, though. I wasn't very fussed with one of these ones. The autonomous attack units. They didn't seem to get up to much. Or at least they didn't have like that much accuracy. You already looked at it, so... Yes, there we go. Alright, sick. Nothing new here now. What's this about armor then? Lock control. Oh, these are just more upgrades for ones I haven't been using. It's just the Liberator. Oh, that's from your guy. Oh shit. 6030. Arms. You know, let's do it. Let's have a look. It's like 6030 each arm. Our current arms are shit. Our current arms are. There's a step up. You were really excited for it after the alpha, which had the first 30 to 35% of the game. I watched someone play it on YouTube and also thought it looked really good, but after the game released I heard that it was really disappointing. The front load everything to all the impressive shit and then just had to fill the rest of the game with whatever is it. Another one of those instances. That's a shame. The Layers of Fear 2, but I knew that came out, but I never actually heard much about it. So I don't, granted I wasn't exactly paying attention much, but, you know. It's around Halloween, so you want to hear that a bit. Firework time. At least it's not, you know, like, not a fireworks display or anything. It's always just individual fireworks right now. Oh, pardon me. I'm gonna fight this guy like 2 or 3 times, or 3 or 4 times more likely, to get those arms. Who knows? Maybe he'll drop. I don't think he will drop more. Probably in the next optional boss, whatever that is, will give us the legs and body or whatever the fuck. Or head and body. Hi. He's jumping the disc. Hi. I need to. Okay, we need to get a fucking lock-on chip in the archive processor in the archive. It'll make a difference because, like, these skewed shots when you really should not be missing were just kind of. Or something like that. It's locked on to me pretty firmly. Strike. Oh, because I don't have the Nemesis with me. That's why everything's fucking piling on me. She didn't join this the second time because it drops people after accidentally with the successes. That's a bit of a problem. I'm not sure I'll get a chance to heal. He has a fucking energy beam with that sword. Motherfucker. Alright, we'll have to deal with these ourselves. They're not just fire that straight at the tanks in front of us, but that also works. Hey, we got the side roll this time. Kind of the thing to fight just a really tall guy who can just step on you. Narrowly to the side there. I need that thumb to go back up so I can get a distraction. Yeah, he's just doing that all the time though. That's everywhere. I played through half of the content that was included in the alpha so far. There's one problem I didn't notice when watching on YouTube. Every time anything scary happens, the game plays a really loud noise, which makes you jump but also ruins the atmosphere. That's one of those ones, is it? Missile launchers. Should hire people for the next one, let's tell you what. Only supposed to kill or draw away the strides from it. Really? Working on him entirely? Still fucking hitting me. do that in this one.
目標へのダメージ蓄積が 25% に達しました。
That should be the last of those, at least. Yeah, I could do that. So like damage that fucking went off her. That's not good. I don't think there's any left. I wish I had that turn capability when I was powered to the fucking thing. Missiles can't turn very well, so is that at least. I got the face open, so I'm down to that. I don't even know the need that. I fucking forgot to equip it again. But he's released so many enemies actually. Oh hell. Some more over here. Residual. There's no health over here. Residual femto isn't so useful. Tries the shield, but I don't really see the point of it, honestly. At least for something his size. So, like, is that maybe that's why the game becomes disappointing in a sense? It's like it probably just falls into doing that sort of like scare too much, where it's just like spooky noise more than anything. Wow. Fuck me. I know it's because of sound. I'm trying to fix that as best I can. Oh, we just can't break all of that. Oh, well, we do need someone else around just to give us the chance. We're gonna have to like jettison weapons. For that. Doesn't really have many anti-air options. Shit, hit off, and it's not ejecting. It's respawning that things. That reminds to use these data, that or won't let me do. Hold of it. You can throw the things to damage them, that's good. That's fine. We'll always have our Mirage at least, which can still do damage even if we can. And there's no recourse for it, and there's that. So grab whatever he can see because he's just intent on destroying us. Pick up the thing that says 4 Bazooka, that's 4 to all Bazooka weapons you have. That's interesting. Just have a dual assault rifle or whatever the fuck, you're just like sorted for ammo forever. Guys just dropped swords and nothing else. Get on, Mark. Check these two. Ah, fuck, we can't eject our shoulder weapon, so we can't take that fucking ogre break and equip it now. Get some respawn. You really do have to be in here to do this one. Once again, I screwed myself, really. Yeah, hang on to that. Ain't all that left. There's just the swords up. Blue and yellow, let's go, boy. Let's go on Crusader Kings 2, spreading the Irish culture through most of Great Britain. The Welsh culture is almost completely extinct. It only remains in one county in the middle of Wales. Scottish culture only survived within an old family of counts, I almost read this cunts, in Scotland, and is completely extinct within the normal population. Most of Scotland is Irish, except for the northern parts, which are Norse. Old England and parts of Wales are Anglo-Saxon. The English culture never formed because the Anglo-Saxon and the Norse culture never came into contact. A retribution for the real world. So dumb. We can do hit and runs when we get between attacks at least. Just has to not be doing like that. How do we miss a target like this? Nope. Of course. Probably what I should have expected. fucking back. Daemon, I don't think they do. There we go. Note to self, equip reserve magazine and bring someone with us. Oh, dear lord. Fucking our version of these arms better be built as well as this, I swear to God. I am the double sword king. Alright, two swords actually works out surprisingly well. I should bring like two laser, let's say lightning swords, laser swords to things. If we get another one of the sword brigade and have them developed, I'll do it. Ooh. For some reason my hands are cold even though the rest of me is fucking roasting. Solidly 22 all the way. No expenses, I'm surprised. What we fuck about with this actually? You. Let's go buy another one, because fuck it. Oh, wait, we don't have it, do we? No, we do. It just wasn't highlighted as new. I've never made any shields. Never make shields all offense all the time. Legion helmet. We'll need it. Probably. One gun arm. Okay. First, our auxiliary. That shit back on, I swear to God. We need that so badly. That's on our pylons right now. The sword will replace that sword with a new sword. With the progenitor, which is blue. Really high memory usage, but we're still pretty good for memory usage. As good as it can be, anyway. Kinda want that. I think we should swap to like main assault rifles up front. Main assault rifles, just because the bazookas we haven't found much in the way of like higher powered replacements, I should specify. It's the last weapon. It doesn't actually seem, no, we haven't run into them anyway. Any beefier bazookas, at least not now. So we're gonna go for that on the right. And like the little tiny enemies die to this shit any which way, and the laser is our like strike killer, enemy arsenal killer essentially. We could do with another Astreus too even. Can we buy those, or was that one I retrieved? can buy those. Equip it as you see fit. And there are shotguns. We never really got used the bigger, beefier shotguns just because. To be fair, I do actually get close to a lot of things now. Shotgun wouldn't exactly be unviable. All the same. Right now, my issue is just having enough shots at all, which a shotgun wouldn't exactly help with. Guns up. Alright, pylon, I'm actually gonna do it. We're gonna go Twin Blades. What's in the other new weapon? It's probably just the Ogre Break, isn't it? An Ogre Break 2, actually. The hair thing is just beefier, so we're just gonna go with that. Also thought about conquering France. I'm so powerful that no one can stop me except Bulgaria, which is the biggest country in the world, and the empire which controls the Indian Peninsula. God damn. Pardon me. The second one is obviously so far away from me to do anything. Well, clearly you've got to seize the entirety of Europe up until their border. And then you should contend with them. Modern day Alexander the Great. So now they're both here. Last time there was none, this time two of them. Is it random actually? Instead of like, it doesn't just drop them, or rather it doesn't drop them off as you get more runs at the mission, but it is randomly assigned? Who can say? Oh, that was a rad shot. Dude, these shits actually. Oh, Hammer fans online. We're gonna. Oh, there he is. I was expecting to see then Dragon Quest 11. That's right, you beat it. I remember your tweet today. Hello, Hammer. Stop twitching. You didn't stay at a stamina loss about. Oh, really? It might be the best Dragon Quest, though I still prefer a 7 spot system. Fair enough. High praise. That is enticing as well, because I'm going to be playing that like when I have fucking time off. Never just stops there. Or at least these two are doing. Like Nemesis killed one, so they're getting the void at least. Is that one? Let's try this. Let's try. Just firing into him. Fuck it. Reveal your core. There we go. Yeah. Electrolyte makes it a bit easier than older Dragon Quest games. Those are like fuck for that. A bit grindy at the end, like almost all Dragon Quest games are probably post game. I felt that in Dragon Quest 8 especially. Oh, I'd say especially, that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last main one I played actually, Dragon Quest 8. No wait, no, never mind. Where is it? Yes, I did feel that. 10 was Japan only MMO. 10's a fucking travesty. You know, they had to get that sick Final Fantasy. Oi, get up. They had to get that sick fucking Final Fantasy 14 money, man. The Final Fantasy 14 money they were already getting with Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, Kings 2 hasn't ended. I probably won't be able to conquer all of Europe within the 80 years I've left. Kind of interested in starting with a big country like the Byzantine Empire. Byzantine Empire and trying to conquer as much as possible, but I don't like Crusader 2 enough to play another round immediately after this one. That's fair. I need this guy to spawn some of these shits. So change to the other sword. Alright. Now we do, good sir. I have come up just short in both my shots against an opponent the size of the building. I do not know how. That's how that goes. The swords could stand to be a wee bit longer. Oh yeah, I saw it announced, and I know well you're feeling in Crusader Kings too, but I'm curious nonetheless. What do you think of the recently revealed Crusader Kings 3 in that way? I don't think we've mentioned that yet. Unless I'm forgetting. Yeah, okay, get out of there. Everything with the past, you essentially go into the adventure logs of past adventures, and each has the subtitle of the game they came from. That's pretty sick. Ah, you won't jump straight up and down. You will rush into me though. Fucking shoot the shit out of me there. He just grabbed me. Motherfucker. Please take off. The reason I'm telling you this because of 10s, which is called Of the Undeciphered. You're right, they are taking the piss. I wonder if it's actually called that in the Japanese version, or if it's just called that because, haha, you don't have one. You don't have this one. Not that I'm particularly caught up about not having that one, but I'll leave its ammo about. Strides here don't really have anything we want, so no biggie. Alright, another 2 times? Wait, is that thing blue? I could consider making an offline version for the West. That would be interesting to see. Mainly be interesting to see if they actually went through with it. I'm curious to know how that would work because it is still an MMO. So unless they've like diverged fairly wildly from a lot of like MMO design standpoints. I mean, like single player at least would be one thing, but they'd have to like arrange a lot more than just making it offline. And I'd be surprised if they went through with that effort. And while Dragon Quest XI did actually sell really well in the West, I don't know if they consider redoing 10, a whole new version of 10 just for that, versus, you know, just giving us the games as they come. Like that remake of Terry the Monster one, I forget. one of the two. Oh wait, it is Dragon Quest Monster 1, isn't it? Which I don't remember if they've already confirmed we're getting or if they just haven't said yet, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that one. They've been pretty good about it now. That's right, I wanted to check this. What did it say we got blueprint? I guess it just means we did need the separate blueprint for it and we got it now. Don't know. Well, either way, we'll be good. I don't really need any of these armors. Alright, 2 more runs of the big guy. That one went a lot faster, to be fair. Although, thinking actually, probably should have another gun spare instead of going down the swords. Cause I feel like we went down the swords a lot faster. That being said, like the dual slash with the sword is actually really strong. Pardon me. We'll think about it. Why am here? A weapon. It's armor. Accuracy we want. No, equip it. We're gonna go bolt that in. Pretty sure we can develop that. Firing up 3. Hang on. We were firing up 1. Have we already unlocked firing up 2, or do I need to pick that up somewhere? To be fair, enemies don't drop a lot of processors. They just don't drop processors. I'm an idiot, yeah. We spent money we didn't need to spend. Oh well. That accuracy is proving to be a bit of a problem on these little faster, smaller enemies, which are becoming issues. So, might as well. If it is as good as it claims. Oh wow, that's a whole lot of them. What else are we using it for, I suppose? Terry's Wonderland, it's a Porter Dragon Quest Monsters one. Alright, there we go. Completely blanked on the name. I'm gonna play Crusader Kings 2 because I'm completely burned out on Knights of Honor and Knights of Honor 2, and Crusader Kings 3 released in the same year. I don't really care about Crusader Kings 3 at all. I'll probably play it after I play Knights of Honor 2 so much that I don't want to see it anymore, or if Knights of Honor 2 turns out to be much worse than the first one. Entirely valid. I was interested nonetheless. So I kind of figured that, but hey. A new Dragon Quest Monsters game that stars one of the characters from 11. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Better fucking get on 11 so I know what's going on. We're back to done the Nemesis. 2 more taps of this, get our big beefy arms built, and we'll get on with it. I think I might change builds to like the double assault rifles on my back and then just the rocket launchers back again. My main issue with them was just constantly missing, but if we have this processor, it does have the major accuracy boost it claims, so we can actually like regularly hit shit again, then hey, you know, regular hit shit that isn't the size of a fucking building.
作戦区域に到達しました。フェムトリウスの濃度は低く、タンクリレーダーへの影響はありません。
Radar jam.
オーダーを開始してください。
I think that's her dead now. That's why it's showing it on the enemy. Aye. And yeah, he did just kill that force. Poor land enemies have it so bad. Alright. We can fire a fuckload of that. I go back to Fire Emblem 9, but Luigi's Mansion in 6 days. I'm gonna leave Luigi's Mansion for a bit myself. Just because I just feel like probably not. Between the stream games and the fact that I haven't started Code Vein yet, and I do really want to start Code Vein. I'm going to Davis tomorrow for 4 games, but otherwise I would have started tomorrow, so just when I wake up Sunday morning, I'm just like, alright, get all your shit done. Time for Code Vein. So I think I'll just leave Luigi's Mansion 3 for a bit. Look how much we shredded off him with the volley of that. I didn't see him do that red flash before, that was minorly concerning. It's not done with Monster Hunter World's events. I have one more that I did to do. One thing to do it a bunch of times, but then I'm free to do more story. Oh yeah, Iceborne January 8th, isn't it? For PC. We got her did now. Open the new year with fucking more Monster Hunter. Whoop. Should be good because I'll probably get World and like the Steam sale. Alright, give me a sec here. Get up. He's just getting tag teamed as get. Right. How to get all the mats you need to go fast. Fuck yeah. Speed through. I have a fair idea of what I'd want us to give, like, prep, which is basically like, at first, don't really need much in the way of armor, maybe. Like, the main game I used engine F armor for ages. But the first, like, real armor suit I focused on was like the, oh fuck, the Radaban armor. And, no, whatever. But there's a lot of yellow bits. Quite a bit of laser cannon, actually. Yeah, basically, like, a fair idea what to go for won't be much experimentation, so... Did finish the high rank wrestling set. Fuck yeah. Shouldn't take too long to get essentially caught up and everything. Ideally, anyway. Nailed it or acid because fuck it. That's the smart thing to do, honestly. She's just zapping his asshole. One of the events involved killing a massive Dota Gamma and a teeny Azure Raptors. Why? What was the event called? I don't remember that one. I haven't done all of them to be fair, but I don't remember that one. Yeah, might as well go around and see if there'll be armor bits I can use for upgrading shit, actually. Oh, he's Atlas arms, so fuck it, take one now. Probably find a use for it. Take the Legion legs. I will probably need those. We can basically like upgrade them along a tree of shit. Take the chaff there. Yeah, take that Boulder's Edge. We can need another one for whatever. We got a Rathalos Ruby on today, on the last run. Fuck yeah, that's a way to close that run. Hope Crusader Kings 3 will release part of the features of 2, including DLC. It'd be pretty bad if release the Bones game just like release all the 2 DLC again for 3. Well, I'd be okay with it and even prefer it if they fixed all the big problems with 2 instead. That's kind of the thing when you like release a sequel to a game you've been like doing tons of DLC for ages. If you're not careful, it will just come across as empty and bare bones, and no one's gonna want it in until you start adding shit. Which, you know, you kind of need them to get in so you can survive the add shit usually. USJ blazing Azure stars. Okay. That's a curious one, I must admit. Azure stars, not sapphire stars, I noticed. Well, I guess Azure because the Rathalos instead, but you know. Daemon Quest is also fun. Flashman and stage team playing while you hunt the regular size Odegron and a very tiny Odegron. I didn't actually play that one either. I didn't play a lot of the crossover events, so I really should have. I'm definitely going to jump on the Mega Man 2 one. Not Mega Man, Resident Evil 2 one. The very tiny Odegron hits like a truck. Oh, that's perfect. So I went gun because I'm a coward. Always do Odegons with dual blades. Never anything else. The good news about climbing up so like get to Iceborne again in time, or end of the game, whatever, is that the fucking either we're missing a lot of swords, or it's purposely designed like this. Yeah, like what was I gonna say? You get up the Iceborne again, is that like at least the Iceborne stuff is. The Iceborne stuff, I know what I'm doing for armor and all that. I just want to get my Beatotus armor back and the Galabnus armor at first chance. And yeah, then I basically just have those two. The real problem will be like replacing my gems. Getting like 2 Fungiform gems is gonna be a pain in the ass. Greatest Jagger Science is there too, but I'm not high rank enough to do it. Oh, that was fun. Fucking weird too. The Witcher 3 and Behemoth ones. Those ones will stick around for quite a while at least. Also can't do them. The Witcher 3 one is hard, and the Behemoth ones leading up to it are tricky, and then the real fight against the Behemoth himself can fuck right off. That's just, I mean, before the patch, which had like the 2-player difficulty mode added in, so he'll probably be reduced for 2 players. I'll say probably, he will be reduced for 2 players. Before that, the fucking the 4-player one was just hell on earth. Hell, even fighting it solo, it was hell on earth. Dude isn't here, so I can't make fun of him for dying against the Jagras. It was the greatest and most best Jagras. Oh, I got her shit. Let's stick that shit in there. God willing, we don't have to worry about memory much. Eh? Sick. Alright, that's fucking in there, that should help out. We've upgraded to Ryzen 37X. 3700X, sorry. What's that? Those are the legs we nicked. That'll be the other sword I grabbed. This will be the chaff. Alright. One more run of the big guy, we'll be able to make those arms. Well, maybe. After the money I spent on that processor, maybe not. But they'll at least have the arms available, and that matters. Perhaps a bit more. I mean, you've heard this is giving us like 26,000 a pop, so hey. Started using bombs too. Yeah. I think you mentioned that last time. I forget. The bounce bombs aren't as great for damage, but they actually are very useful for utility, like springing up and hitting flying enemies, or to set off bombs and get an extra level 50 damage in or whatever. So I wouldn't sleep on them. As soon as they start flying, I just hit the sleep ammo and bomb his face for Durin to be a dipshit. He's got the 6 strats down. Alright.
短距離レーダーへの影響はありません。オーダーを開始してください。正義の執行、そして我が勝利を。
Gotta thin the numbers a bit. Oh yeah, where does they can't like fucking escape us now? Even when moving away from the sea, still getting caught. Processor's earning its keep already. Never really needed it. I feel it's kind of telling that I didn't strictly need them until now, although it would have helped obviously. Then I won't just keep shooting. Shoot them down, but I can't that's too much. Are they all chasing me? What are you two doing? Ran right into her and she just finished it. Stats dry down too. A bit of a health level sim, so. Armor seems to take more damage. Wow, the shield takes a lot of damage. I'll get fucked. First time I pulled that off. You want to play Might and Blade at some point? I tried to avoid most information about it, but it looks like it could be exactly my kind of game. Played Might and Blade a few years back and during the time of its sequels been known for ages now and no one knows when it's released. As long as they make it work, what can I do? Never played Might and Blade myself. I remember there was a free weekend and I think I did download and just never got into it. Thing where Steam just makes a game free for a weekend for whatever reason. It's like Steam, the publisher was like, alright, sick, yeah, we'll do that. I would presume for money, but who knows. Okay, it took 2 steps out of the kitten with the other right that time. That's fine. Saw that coming from a mile away, I tell you what. Warband or Fire and Sword. I haven't played with that either, no. With Fire and Sword is a rad title though, I must say. I'll be with you in a second, Nemesis. It's called that because firearms, muskets and shit. That's good. It's more of an expansion. Okay. He's determined to kick me. Surprised that didn't count as equipment. Small kits back. If only you could swing up with those beefy arms. I'll grab while you're in there. Warband is definitely the one that people stream on Twitch. So I saw that some people already got an early copy of the new one, which is called Bannerlord. Yeah, Big Bot has a massive design flaw. Didn't know Beta was around. You're right enough. I think I remember us talking about those streams a while ago. Or at least mentioning that those games got streamed quite a bit. I consider bringing a heal pod more often just to have the heals myself, but having the actual ammo to hit shit is proving too good to pass up. Yeah, that's the only means I get to it. Stun repair, and I will take it. And knock it. I feel like we've milked the strides in this mission for all they're worth now. Oh, there. Okay, no, I read that wrong. We're good. Probably pull a weapon to 100 missions. Okay. Shop is just okay. That's just a lot of that shit. Factory. Should go put our build order in. Yeah. Fucking get on it. Alright, we got our fucking beefy arms. I felt like you were a bit quiet compared to the music during the fight. I guess I could move the mic closer to me. I have the same settings as always. It might have just been that game, that maybe even that fight's music was just nuts. Let's just inch closer. So I am a bit further away than usual, to be fair. What is the factory complaining about? Okay. Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna put. First one, I go. Get rid of this. And then we're gonna. I want the stun repair. I guess the heal pod would be a shoulder weapon. I want the lasers more than the fucking heal pod though. Worst comes to worst, I will put it on though. I might need the mute. Hang on. Am I going to? No. Okay. Our ammunition's only 36, which implies that we could have armor that increases our ammunition counts? Maybe, I mean, you probably can and do, but that's just weird to me. Anyway. Yeah, we'll take one bazooka. I don't know if I want, because like the next mission looks like it's another boss fight, and I don't know if I want to go, you know, like both guns, both bazookas, or just always have a sword to make sure I have something, you know, backing me up. I think we'll go like this. And at the next mission, I'll have my new big beefy arms. Hang on.
本オーダーはオービタルおよび全ネーションからすべての傭兵に対しての依頼となります。
Oh, I went down the wrong pipe. Oh fuck, give me a sec. Oh, the ruination. Let's do it again. Ah, there we go. Oh, pardon me.
あなたもブリーフィングに参加し、情報の共有と事態への対処を行ってください。現在、オーバルリンク内で緊急かつ重大な要件が発生しており、本ブリーフィングにて情報の収集とオーダーの構築がなされている最中です。可及的速やかに準備を完了し、
All did is necessary. Just dispatch, just fucking go. Just get going. Why are you still calling me Brookie? I'm A rank. So I'm gonna be coffee for a bit.
とある傭兵を中心に編成されたアーセナルの部隊がオービタルの最重要施設を占拠しました。はぁ
The nerve of these men's and women. Give me a new nickname or something. Oh, these pricks again. Not a horror short stories on us. The Ted the Caver, which is apparently a well-known creepypasta from the early 2000s. Really good because it feels very believable. There's a lot of attention to the parts that are not directly related to the horror. Even without the horror, it could still be an interesting caving story. Fair enough. The Dominator. Yes, he was shrieking about how we didn't want to be dominated and how that's really bad. The giant mass of femto ore is the Dominator. So we're just acknowledging that that giant mass of femto ore is in fact an active, aggressive entity. And the word giant bomb.
もちろんそれほどの量のフェムト資源を独り占めできれば、そこらのネーションくらいなら支配できるかもしれないけど。
どうやらそんな単純な話ではないらしい。ドミネーターとやらがグリーフの妄想ではないとして、しかし
He gonna tell us what it is. I'm presuming, based on everything else, it's a giant mech.
残念ですよ、準将。私の行いを人類への反乱などと。
貴様。
But across all these games we've been playing, this anytime someone says you don't understand anything, I'm just feeling like the reflex, like the instinct to reflexively slap them with the back of my hand. Just fucking across the cheek.
間もなくドミネーターは我々の前に姿を現す。それは決まっている出来事が起きるという、ただそれだけのこと。私が何をしようとしまいと。
The feature refused to change. The Ted the Caver title makes me wonder if it's related to or inspired by or in turn inspired the fucking Jeff the Killer creepypasta, which is a really, really cringeworthy, really fucking bad one. Which has only notoriety because of like a really weak Photoshop of like a vaguely featureless face. You've probably seen this one that's like pale white with like sort of dog shape and red lips and like hollow eyes. Memes. And there's this really good it's by a guy on YouTube on this alternate channel called the Internet Historian. He has a second channel where he dumps shit. And he and some of his friends did like a a performed reading of that, and it's fucking great. Especially because he also edited together like a whole video of like the events. It was really bad Photoshop shit. It's great. I might link that on YouTube or dump it in here or something. It's fucking funny. He also did a Sonic the Hedgehog one. Some random fanfic, and that's also fucking hilarious, that video. He also did 3 on My Immortal, and all those are just fucking great. It's mostly just like in the delivery and like the animation. Quote unquote animation.
順将話の途中すまないが、たった今オービタルが当該施設の防衛システムの情報を開示した。
I don't know what it's about. It's a really... Basically, it's meant to be like, oh... And there's this kid who has like vaguely psychopathic tendencies that make him really like fighting. And he gets into an absurdly over-violent fight with a bunch of other like a trio of like 11-year-olds on a city block or something. Not city, his like neighborhood. And ends up killing them, and they end up nearly killing him. And in the injuries that caused it made him like burnt the shit out of his face and left him as this like pale white husk, and he went like just, laughing haha crazy, and then just killed his whole family. And it's just that it's pretty much as dull and stupid as it sounds, especially the point where like at one point he punches one of those kids in the chest, and their heart immediately just stops and they die on the spot. And it's just kind of like, okay. And the rest of it is just like full tilt, like absurd action movie choreography and what's meant to be a creepypasta, and meant to be a spooky story, and it's just, God, it is really dumb. But that video performing it is fucking funny. It's really funny. I mean, I would have felt like anti-Arsenal weaponry would just kind of be a matter of course in a world, where like, our little low-level Arsenal strides are getting abducted by fucking AIs. And also, let's be frank, with what he's doing now, anti-Arsenal weaponry is kind of necessary. Basically told him jack shit other than the future will not change. Ooh. It keeps happening. These people in these games who keep going, you don't know anything and won't say anything to anyone. It's just like, alright. Bullet Works rides into battle. I don't think we've seen Bone Box, have we?
第三小隊はドレイク、ディアブロ、それと
俺様の出番みてえだな。
いやルーキー、お前に頼みたい。
親父、そりゃねえだろ。俺じゃねえんだよ。
お前は私と一緒に来て後方支援につけ、必要な役割だ。
親父にそう言われちゃ仕方ねえな。俺様の DJ で現状を盛り上げてやんよ。
各機
I'm kind of surprised we never just formally joined Bullet Works, considering we were like aligned with them more than anyone else throughout the story. They are kind of talking like you are a part of Bullet Works.
それを知りたければ戦って勝ち残ることだ。その先に何があるか自分の目で確かめろ。
Okay.
了解。これまでそうしてきたし、これからもそうするしかないもんな。ルーキー。
It'll be interesting if we see all of them in the same part of the map as us, or if they're just in like different sections, and we'll just hear them talking. I feel like they wouldn't be too demanding on the on memory or the game systems or anything, because they're basically just another model with their own weapons, and it's the same shit as Strides, really. And we fought quite a few Strides at once. Hell, we've had like 3v4 battles, so just stacking all Bullet Works in probably won't hurt too much. I think we should be mildly concerned that Fentanyl particles are just here in this base.
オーダーを開始してください。
ブリーフィングでも伝えたが、目標の施設は強烈な防衛システムを備えている。
Oh, what's the catch?
メインディッシュは大口径のレーザー砲だ。スペック的にはオーバルリンクの全方位の壁まで届くという代物だ。
The Oval Link's barrier, not even us. Oh, that's Bone Box. I haven't seen him in ages. We have seen him before, just not in ages.
乱暴だがその通りだ。
Oh, the coffin.
発射するのに大容量のエネルギーを蓄える必要があるから、こっちである程度の予測がつけられる。万が一この距離で直撃を食らえばアーセナルとて蒸発しかね
え。Well.
防衛システムを沈黙させればグリーフも出てこざるを得んだろう。少佐、グリーフが姿を現したら我々が追い込む。お前が正面から当たって拘束しろ。最悪の場合、殺しても構わない。
Fucking finally. Reverse horror game, ring a bell, Gavin. They do indeed. What? That game about being the slime alien, is that coming out? Or has that got a date?
了解。グリーフ。
Hey. When is it then?
3回しろ。これよりオーダーを開始する。
Let's go. Lads, I've gone one-on-one with him more than once. He ain't that hot shit.
あんたが強いのはみんな知ってるけど、そうやって敵を舐めてるうちは危なっかしくて任せられないよ。
舐めてなんかいない。ただあのグリーフと戦ってみたいってそれだけだ。
Devolver announced a special sneak peek demo that's available till November 3rd. Ooh. I'll have to give that a look in, man. It's like, I assume publicly available demo, or it's not an event or anything? Well, sneak peek probably restricted in some way, isn't it? That's that laser they were talking about. No, that's a different laser cannon.
待ちだルーキー私たちも突っ込むわよ私に頼らなきゃ倒せないどうしようもないね
Not particularly. Fire shits, I swear to God. Fucking hell. Yeah, we're gonna back up. There's a health thing there. Also, there's this gate. That's where we're being shot from. Some healing juice. Oh, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, there they are. Search for Carrion on Steam and you'll find it. You know, let's do that right now. Oh, sorry. Hey, sneak peek. Let's get that shit in. Hello, I would like to install the demo. Am I being permitted to install the demo? Steam is having emotional difficulties. Oh god, sorry. The reason why Ted the Killer feels very believable is the main character narrator never sees the monster, so a very few moments where you, the reader, have to suspend your disbelief. Monster appears and is directly described. You, as the reader, can still subconsciously think this can exist, but I'll accept it as part of the story. Hang on. Fucking hell. If there is no monster and there's just something in the dark, you only need to think that, because it could be everything. Maybe it's not even something supernatural. There are moments where it's very obviously supernatural. It's not very in your face about it. That's fair. Steam, am I permitted to... I'm clicking the install demo button and it just does not seem to want to give it to me. It's not something where like I need to do it from the actual game page, is it? Or is Steam just being a fuckhole for me? Alright. I'm just gonna kill Steam and reopen it. Oh lord. Nice, Steam doesn't want to open. Oh dear. Wow, that's tragic. Okay, there we go. Come on. Okay, while it sorts itself out, disengage the charging cable. Watch. Get out of the way. Took way longer. Well, I guess the drop off from like a distance is actually kind of nuts. I'm gonna hit myself for not going down the wrong pipe. Right, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, that's that choking down. Maybe I shouldn't have that choking down in case it fucks with the stream. I feel like it shouldn't because it's not that much. No, no, no. Oh god. No, you close. I accidentally opened the game there. I didn't mean to. Anyway, it's already downloaded, so fuck it. It's fine. That's my adventures with the Steam. It's everything Steam. Alright, let's get back to it. No, but you seem to insist upon this, Drake. Figures are all right there. They're very cheeky about positioning this. I also noticed I don't think it was Orbital's base that we had to bust into and destroy the cannons of earlier. Someone has stolen their trick. The defense system is stopping. Good. We just had to destroy enough lasers. Oh, stay on. They're even here, which I'm suspecting they're not. Yeah, that's carrying sorted. I'm gonna give that a whirl. Oh, here he is. You think you can take everyone? You couldn't even take me solo. And being particularly good at this would perhaps have more wit if I didn't school him myself. He got knocked down and stewed on. It's not even begun. Alright, fuck it, everyone step aside. Oh, just fucking kill him where he stands. That's a response and a half. Oops. Oh dear.
少佐坊やを殺してグリーフを守ろうと
Too
した
many. He must have achieved perfect foreign games in a row,
い
eh?
けないことだよ
Yeah, really.
私はまだ負けるわけには。
待てよ。俺がグリーフを撃とうとして少佐が俺に剣を向けて、でもなんで軍曹がこんなのっておかしいだろう。
坊やしっかりしな。ここは戦場だ。
When did you start dying? Hang on.
敵がいるんだよ。
Oh, did you just hit the sword shot forehead?
私は誰
Okay.
にも負けるわけにはいかない。負けられん。
私のことはいい。ゆっくり下がるんだ。目の前にいるのは人間じゃない。怖い化け物さ。あんたのことを言ってるんだよ少佐。
軍曹だけど
Should probably get her out of here.
この私が化け物だと？何を言っている？
化け物、いいではないか。クリムゾンロードよ。それこそお前が求めたものだろう。私と一緒に来るか？もっと先を見せてや
Yeah,
る。
I mean, Grievous has been doing that for a while now.
だと。
And he somehow just brain wizarded Crimson Lord, I guess?
預けておいた荷物を取りに来てみれば、面白い素材を手に入れた。これは私がもらっているが、文句はあるまいな、遵守。
グリーフ、貴様。
It didn't take much for Crimson Lord to just cave in and decide to be, I want to be very smart,
話がないなら失
very
礼する。
strong.
私もこれで忙しい身なの。
貴様。
少尉、私を殺しに来い。望み通りだろう。待っているぞ。
Why we didn't just kill the pair of them there, I don't understand, but I... Apparently I'm just not allowed off my chin.
いっちまったかい。
グリーフ機が作戦領域から離脱しました。オーダーを達成しました。
オーダーなんて知るか軍曹。
医療班なら呼ばなくていいよ。
Do you want to become an
必要
immortal?
なのは死体袋だ。
You got a whole tower of those, apparently.
今のジョーク面白くなかった。
どうして俺なんかを。
どうしてってそれが役割だからさ。私は坊やの教育係だからね。
教育だって。そんなことのために。
そんなことだなんて言うもんじゃない。戦場がどういう場所か少しは分かっただろう。
俺がバカだった。いくらでも謝る。だから死ぬな。死なないでくれ。
私の敵を取ってくれたなんて言わないよ。生き延びな。そのための方法は教えたはずだ。いいね。
軍曹、もう喋らなくていいから。
準将、私は与えられた任務を果たせたかしら。
もちろんだ。後のことは気にするな。私は常にここに戦場にいる。
I love how your character never really seems to be what's involved in what's going on.
でやっと
No, not really.
安心して家族のもとへ帰れるよ。じゃあね、坊やたち。
I mean, I liked Drake well enough. Wait, A, we never saw enough of Diablo to ever have this sort of, like, mentor thing ever established between them.
今日という日を決して忘れるな。
That was a she.
戦場において
That was Drake.
仲間たちのことは忘れない。それ
And
が
that's
兵士とし
Diablo
て
crying over
軍
her.
曹への手向けだ。
But we never saw enough of Diablo to to know. We never saw enough of the two of them to know this. We never saw the two of them together to see this sort of shit. All of our Bullocks work shit, it was Johnny G and Brigadier General, and early on a lot of Falcon, and that was it. Hell, I don't entirely understand why Crimson Lord just flipped over to being super evil just because he got momentarily slapped down by not even the zero shift. Grief just jumped out of the way, then landed on him. A move any of us could have done, but apparently that's all you need to impress Crimson Lord. Dominator Specimen. She did the thing, and then she did the other thing. She was with us on some missions, and she had some funny lines, and some good characterization, but, you know, she was only on, I can only remember, like, 2 or 3 missions where she was really a thing. And those are from, like, near 10 hours ago of game, roughly, maybe? Ford is threatening us, apparently. Sky Union's forces were supposed to intrude as our decoy in this information retrieval attempt. What was this information retrieval attempt? What we were just doing? On the route to the center field. Okay. Things are getting a bit hazy. A bit tricky to follow, it must be said. Swordbreaker head. I mean, it's got wicked horns. I don't even know what the new legs were. Skipped over them by accident. I don't see anything particularly stand to it. Nothing beefier than what we got, I don't think. It's funny that 4 things should have sourced the leak when you've done 0 proactivity. Yeah, really. We never talk to anyone, never do anything. Eee. Go for it. I mean, if that sword did us pretty good when we stole it from your guy for that mission where we ran out of ammo. So having that but beefier, I'm done with it. The story is leaving a lot to be desired. The writing was doing alright until like now. It feels like they've kind of forgotten some scenes or something. Yeah, mount that shit on. And you. Look at our giant. We got the shoulders of the super mech. Oh, look at us. We're ever beefier. What do we got for these anyway? It's a different colossal mortal. I didn't just realize that. Oh fuck it, let's fight him, see if he has something for us. Oh, he might give us like some of the other bits. Thinking about it. Oh, that's Dreadnought. I misread it. No, it's destroyed Dreadnought. I'm blind. I was too busy reading the description rather than the title. Oh, good.
ではブリーフィングを開始します。本オーダーはスカイユニオンからの依頼となります。
Pardon me.
スカイユニオンの前線ベースにて所属不明の武装勢力が輸送機の離陸を
Oh,
妨
that's
害
another one of
してい
these
ます。
ones.
あなたたち傭兵はこれを排除し輸送機を安全に離陸させてください。状況は現在も膠着状態にあります。可及的速やかに準備を完了し出撃してください。
所属不明の武装勢力という表現が気になりますね。イモータルではないのですか？
確認が取れていない情報ですが、敵は
I wonder who this could be.
汚染された AI による擬態とも考えられますが、情報不足で判断できません。
所属を隠しているというのが気になりますが、イモータルではないのなら。
Notes, it's pretty clear that terrors are like the source of all evil within the mercenary units.
彼ら別に話し合いに行くわけじゃないよ。イモータルだろうとウエストセブンだろうと戦ってぶっ潰す、それだけじゃないか。
ジャックの言う通りなんですけどね。4、他にオーダーに関する情報は？
ベースには2機の輸送機が待機しています。
Oh
ど
boy.
ちらか一方でも離陸不能にな
This
れ
won't
ば
be fucking aggravating at all, I'm sure.
すごい大荷物だな。ベースの引っ越しでもするつもりなのかな。
2機を同時に防衛ですか。面倒そうなオーダーです。他の解放旅団は動かないのですか？
Imagine not knowing that the Grinch like gets your fighter pass too, Chris.
全旅団にオーダーを通達していますが、すでに他のオーダーに参加しているなど
I bet you there's gonna be some shit like that once the fighter pass, the last of the fighter pass 1 characters is out. Dr. Ken was clearly the one character that was missing.
またシェル、ウエストセブン、パンツァークラウンからは返信がありませんでした。
じゃあ僕らがやるしかないじゃないか。
わかりました。それではアーセナルの整備を始めましょう。
I knew you find this suspicious. I'm coming, because I presume either one of you's gonna die or I'm gonna have to stop you
ルーキーが加
from
われば
dying. Although you are the immortal, so.
確かにジャックの言う通りです。僕もあなたの参加を望みます。
Let's go. I definitely will not get. I definitely will not fuck this up a few times and then get lividly mad. Pardon me. Oh, you're just meowing, but I don't know if it's for attention or for food.
作戦区域に到達しました。フェムト粒子の濃度はほぼ皆無。レーダーに支障はありません。各機の
Shoulders
デ
are
ータ
looking
に
pretty
対し
shiny.
招待の通信回線を開きます。
Dr. Ken has already confirmed his character for the past.
あれが護衛対象の輸送機だね。離陸を妨害しているアーセナルってのはどこの。うわっ、挨拶もなしに撃ってくるなんて。僕じゃなきゃ死んでたところだ。
They're Jack. They're enemies, Jack. I was gonna say they're Jacks. No, they're enemies.
あれは
What do you know? It's terrorists.
当たり前だ。
But no, not terrorists. This is the other one. This is whatever this group faction's called again. Hang on, I might need to mute.
「イモータルでもウエストセブンでもない。相手はシェルです。でもどうして？
Alright.
そんなの知るもんか。
Didn't pause the recording for that.
彼
Fuck.
女たちを輸送機に近づけさせるな。やるぞ。
I heard something about new elections again. The Tories are trying to get new ones because the fuck else do they have, really?
セイビアはこんなネーション同士の足の引っ張り合いに手を貸すような人じゃないでしょ。
Oh, stop twitching.
ねえアビス、あの人何言ってんのかな。全然意味わかんないんだけど。輸送機を壊そうとして自分たちの方のくせ。ネメシス姉様の言う通りだね。ここで待ち伏せてれば悪い人たちが輸送機を襲いに来るって。悪い人は死ぬべき。
僕らが悪い人ですね。何か話がこじれてます。話し合いを。
あなたがいい人。
Oh my god, the fucking AIs are.
どっちでもいい。みんなどうせ死ぬんだし。難しいことはわかんないし。姉様は全員殺せばいいって。
Fucking.
兄さん、話が通じる相手じゃないよ。実力で叩き伏せるしかない。稼がなきゃならないんだけど怒られちゃうよ。
Bad people do die. But yes, there is potentially new elections on the horizon because that's all the Tories keep wanting. Because they just threw away their own majority, literally of their own accord by themselves for no fucking reason, and neither want it back when they realize they can't just bullshit things through Parliament and have to actually compromise and sign deals and shit. Yeah, it's something like that. There's been too many, to be frank, and to be honest, I doubt that you're gonna get this one. I'd be very surprised, because like the only way to do it is either get 2/3 of Parliament to agree to it under the Fixed like Terms Act in Parliament, which prevents like excessive amounts of oh Jesus. Excessive amounts of fucking. Why is there like nothing else guarding these goddamn things? This guy even treats this shit all important, but then doesn't actually spend anything on defending them. Beyond us against an entire force of shit. The will of the people, herder. It's only the will of the people when the people say what you want. If they ever disagree with you or vote against what you want, then it's like, you know, your political enemies have like cheated and denied you and the people exactly everything they've ever asked for or wanted. That's the only way it works. Incidentally, they absolutely refuse to ever have another referendum. Just on, I know, I'm working on it. Am I gonna die? I'm dead. Yeah, hurry up. Come on. Why this? Why this? Let me leave the mission. Come on. Like, just do it over like the game over screen or something. Don't like have me stuck there staring at nothing while you wank off on my face. But yeah, like, you know, the will of the people is indomitable, and we have to stand by the vote from 2016 no matter what. And you know, we need an election because otherwise the people can't have their voice. We absolutely can't have another referendum because then the people might change what they want, and we can't have that. That's illegal. That's not allowed. We can't possibly permit that. That would be wrong, morally. It's very stupid, and honestly, with the way things have been going, especially for Boris Johnson, we're getting a referendum. Every time he says this isn't gonna happen, it happens, and he gets voted down in the toilet. Like, every time, without fail. It's magic. Get off the thing, get off the thing, just get off the thing. Why am I the only one defending the goddamn thing? I mean, they're all fighting each other, so that's fine. I'll just play guard duty on this.
僕らが悪い人ですって何か話がこじれてます話し合いを
あなたがいい人でも悪い人でもどっちでもいいよみんなどうせ死ぬんだし
If I were smart and or had any experience using it, I would have brought a sniper rifle just to hover in the middle and tap everything from a mile away.
話が通じる相手じゃないよ
But I'm not.
力で叩き伏せるしかない
This whole I've been calling everything to do with Brexit the greatest comedy on earth for a while now because that's all it is. It is nothing but like the funniest fucking mess you will ever see. This whole thing that's meant to be like, you know, sovereignty for the UK and all that is going to end with a united Ireland and Scotland being independent. And that's either that or we're just back in the EU anyway. It's fucking funny. This is just England completely detonating what little it had left over nothing. Over literally nothing but just some like right-wing paranoid fantasies about the Polish and the Muslims. They're taking our jobs, you know, our valuable janitorial jobs, our fucking toilet cleaner jobs and bin man jobs. How dare they? This shit like that. It's just comical and embarrassing. Well, it's not even embarrassing, because Northern Ireland is just laughing it up. We basically exported the DUP to England now. It's their problem now, and it's fucking funny watching it be their problem. Because the Tories recently fucked them over, and now the DUP are just voting against them and just tearing them apart. And they can't win anything without the DUP support. It's so fucking funny. Not that they're winning anything with the DUP support before, I would note. Not recently, not since Boris Johnson got into the power and proved to be even more incompetent than May. But, yeah, that's how it goes. Yet I am currently keeping us in the mission. I know it says defeat the enemy mercenaries, but I literally cannot leave this shit alone. Because these things keep spawning in. Kinda relying on you two to do it. Even better is that Northern Ireland still doesn't have, like, our own, like, local functioning government. Please just retarded fucking scripty. Because we don't have our own local functioning government. We haven't had for basically 2 years now. And it's today being floated, like, the Secretary for Northern Ireland is going, alright, we're just going to stop paying them for, you know, this, so that they get back to their jobs. Which should have been done before. They had a minor pay cut, like, a while ago. Should have just then and there cut it off. Like, should have just, you know, like, got rid of it. Jack and Notes are dying. I get the sneaking suspicion that our enemies are going to be barely touched. Are you? What the fuck? I don't know where the hell they've got to. Okay, he's all fighting shit now, good. I do not know where he's going. There he is. You hurt them a bit, so that's something. Did she fall in the water? Dipshit. I say I haven't done exactly the same thing last time. She ran out of stamina from the water, that's great.
以上戦っても無駄でしょう。撤退してください。
It's
それでこちらもオー
3v1.
ダーは達成できます。
予想外だわ。アビス、分かってるね。こうなった時のことを教えておいたはずよ。
ヘブン、待っててね。
Now don't do anything, just let her latch on and explode.
まさか
Why didn't you do it in one of the transports if you were here to destroy the transports? I have many questions about all of this.
敵アーセナルが
He can resurrect. We just have to fish him
脳
out.
付きの被害は不明です。輸送機が離陸シーケンスを開始します。
She though, she's fucking dead probably.
オーダーを達成しました。
Which is weird because we didn't even kill the other one. Unless we did somehow. The only shame is that she fell into the fucking drink, so we can't like loot her arsenal. Oh.
なんだよそれ。自爆させたのか。妹なんだ。
Fucking lunatics.
確かに私はあの子たちを捨て駒にしたわ。だから何なの？
That was like, for a whole big oh we like she is disposable and all that. That's a fucking waste of an allegedly disposable unit. Even if they're disposable, if you don't use them smartly, you're just being a dipshit. And that means you're next on the chopping block. So speak of the devil. The fucking immortal lad is not dead, surprisingly.
それよりネメシス。捨て駒とはどういうことです？
He thinks you,
そこ
man.
まで教える義理はないの。
僕たちはオーダーを達成した。僕たちの勝ちだ。あなたは妹を犠牲にして、
He's
それ
right.
でも負けたんです。
ああ、そう。興味ないわね。でも
Ah,
失礼
she's huffing.
妹の遺体も回収しないんですか？
Hey lads, you got a new
家
immortal
族でしょ
friend.
僕には理解できない。
無知で野蛮な下船の者風情が口を慎みなさい。
Oops, she was continuing to talk.
ですって。
心臓が止まって腐っていく内臓を詰め替えながら、それでもセービアだけのために戦い続け、
Okay.
それがあの子たちなりの愛の示し方。
We've been fighting zombies this whole time?
私は確かにあの子たちを利用したけれど、あの子たちの愛に敬意を払ったつもりよ。
答えになっていません。
私はセービアのためならセービアを殺せるわ。愛とはそういうものでしょ。私は行かなくちゃならないところがあるの。ではその時までごきげんよう。
So we got ones who can't die. We've got actual zombies. And apparently Grief and his lot are fucking, like, having brainwaves from a super alien. Or AI, or whatever the fuck it is in the Femto War.
すみません。取り乱しました。オーダーは達成できたのに、なんだか釈然としない気分です。
僕もだよ。ルーキーは
I am, Jack, I am.
ルーキーにだって
Less about like the whole like oh they're a zombie thing because you know you two exist, but also more about like the what was even the fucking
彼女
point.
の言葉についてはセイビアに確かめるしかないでしょう。ともあれ戻りましょう。
了解しました。機関シーケンスを展開します。
People in this world are dumb. They really are. They're way too eager to die or just kill like their closest allies for nothing. You want to be all Mr. Cold, though they're disposable. Like if you don't put any tactical thought into it, you are just a jackass. 3 more missions for nice. guess the weapon was just gonna be, yep, Dear Excalibur. Or that does look pretty sick. Can you get a sword of our own that can shoot sword beams? Yeah, that's what we got. I think we're not just gonna run down like the list of mercenaries and just either see or kill off like whoever's even vaguely evil aligned. That seems to be the way we're going. All as part of all the custodians have ordered this thing to just fucking die. Alright. If one of these guys die, that's gonna be, which you know, probably is gonna happen, thinking about it. Since that's where we seem to be. Which means they're legally fine. Fire some missiles, I would presume. Okay, I think if one of these guys is gonna die, it's gonna be Devil. Yep. Alright. Checking something there, sorry. Yeah, but I haven't really seen tanks. Like, some maps will have, like, cars. Unless by tanks it means the enemy ones, in which case I'd need to try that at some point. Just run up to, grab it, and fucking yeet it. Are not present, which is uncomfortable. This shit then. Alright. I'm gonna do a test stream soon. There are a few games I thought I could just stream them, but first I need to get OBS ready and chat ranks working fine. While playing a game doesn't need full attention like Sims 4. You'll have to let us know when you get it going. I'm pretty sure I follow you on Twitch, but I don't. I have the thing set, but Twitch can be inconsistent with their emails. Also time it well. Don't do it, Chris doesn't. Just do it in the dead of night. Oh, while I'm hello, my son.
挨拶もなしに失礼した。しかし、
Yeah, okay.
破壊されるわけにはいかないもの。
Bad faction time or us.
ウエストセブンのカンフーマスターか。
Kung Fu Master.
おや、私のことを知ってくれているとは嬉しいですね。カンフーマスターか。いい二つなんです。野郎すかしやがって。ゾア、立て直せるか。
これくらいなんでもないよ。くそ、ステルスで待ち伏せしていやがった。
ミサイル発射施設を乗っ取ったってのは貴様らか。今すぐ逃げ出すなら見逃してやる。乗っ取った。どうやら何か行き違いがあるようです。オービタルに確認を取った方がいいでしょう。万が一そちらの
already following him, Emily.
罰則を受けるのは君たちです。
ああ、そうか
Did
もし
you
れ
have to
ない
like
が、
set it again?
振られっぱなしっていうのはどうもね。レバ、ルキ、オーダーを開始するぞ。
Alright.
私の話を聞いていたんですか。これはどう考えてもオーダーミスです。オーダーなんか関係あるかよ。ミサイルの発射口はどこに向けられてる。ミサイルでどこに落ちようと苦しむのは弱いものだ。だったらそんなもの依頼されなくてもぶっ壊すしかねえだろ。短絡に過ぎます。傭兵資格を奪われるかもしれないんですよ。
あいにく僕と兄貴は傭兵じゃないんでね。
では何だと言うんです。
僕たちは正義の
味方だぜ。
Amos, you're kind of shit at this, I must say.
守るべき教授というわけか。
Can't really just be him. There's something wacky going on. Yep, okay, there's the next one.
レーダーに
I
新
was
たな
curious.
敵兵を捕捉しました。注意してください。
誰かと思えばヒーローのお出ましというところかしら。
援軍か。これじゃ施設に近づけねえ。こいつらをぶっ潰す方が先か。
さっきミサイル基地なんて破壊すべきと言ったね。
Fucking trying to keep a lock on Nameless, but he's just fucking running
そう
from
思
him
うな
now.
ら撤退しろよ。今ならお尻てんぺん許して。
虫図が走るわ。私はね、あんたみたいなのが大嫌いなの。戦場に正義なんてものはないってこと教えてあげるわ。
ダメージが大きい。ネーブレス離脱する。
Give me your grenades. Alright, where's the next one?
さらに敵アーセナルの増援を確認しました。
Oh no, Dinky is here.
こりゃまた話が通じなさそうなのが出てきやがった。おっさん、自分が何をしてるのか分かってるのか。そいつからミサイルが発射されればあんたは世界中から憎まれることになるんだぞ。
それでも俺の居場所はここにしかない。他の連中はみんな俺を見て怯えるか。そうじゃなきゃ自分を抜けた。
仲間のために戦うんだ。説得はできないか。なら全力でかかってこい。
お前の戦い方嫌いじゃない。
No.
分かってるよ。敵の増援だろ。
その通りです。機影からリーパー機と思われます。
団長自らお出ましかよ。ウエストセブンズ割には4人目でキングのお出ましとはな。招待各機交代でベースへ戻り補給と補修を行え。積極的に攻める必要はない。敵の消耗を促す。その後殺せ。さすが名将リーパー。勝つためなら汚え手も使うんだな。そいつは全が国で作ったクソ以下の破壊兵器だ。オーダーだからってそんなもんを守るのかよ。俺が守っているのはミサ
Reaper also does have like the cannon and sword combo. It seems like he does. I slipped behind me, so I'm getting around this slicing is an issue. Oh, he shot me out of that. No matter. Just trying to hit things. Cinderella has most of her health back. That's aggravating. I must admit. High defender. So I'm gonna get more on him while we're doing that, but hey, he's below. Ah, so that's something. I wish I could shoot missiles as fast as that. Is that him or is... Fuck me. That's a specific bazooka he has, I'm fucking stealing it, I'll tell you that. Did your father ever appear again in Astral Chain? Spoilers for Astral Chain, he got absorbed into the Axe Legion. At one point, like when you're facing your brother and your brother's clones, like it helps you. Like it's, you know, hangs on to you and then you see a flash and just shows him standing next to you in its place and then back to it. So he just got absorbed into his Legion and you just have it with you at all times. So that's where your dad went. It was not... I wouldn't exactly call it aggravating or anything, but like... It did stand out. Can't use these at all, can I? Just chasing out there, everyone trying to get ahead of him. I don't know which one of them has the healing pod. I think it might be Cinderella, so I should probably deal with her. Since enemies don't seem to ever have ammo problems, so she can probably just keep hitting it out. Eat shit. So it's either Gargantua or Reaper has the pods. It's Gargantua. Dinky is your medic, that's concerning. He's also very weak against lasers. Hello. The fact that he has it and he doesn't ever run out of healing pods is quite aggravating actually. I'm sorry if I clipped one of my allies there. Apologies about that, but you know, I just have to kill him before it gets terrible. The twin Astra Reyes assault rifles is such a combination. It just doesn't give a shit about anything. Fun, really? What's your favorite Platinum game? My favorite Platinum game is the Wonderful 101 because it is both an absolute masterclass in video game design and action design in particular, and also just a goddamn fun game in every single way. Like gameplay, writing, story, the music's incredible, the use of music is incredible, it looks gorgeous, very fun looking game, it plays so well, it is at once complex and simple, it's like pretty much like the perfect encapsulation of Platinum's game design, more or less. It's also funny, it is a very, very funny game.
それどころかお前らの手間を省いてやろうという
I'm hoping there's a Switch one at some point. If I have him, get a Switch and play it because oh, it's such a game. Also, he's blowing up the rocket base, lads. I always think about that image Camilla tweeted out. Some Wonderful 101 models, like Wonder Red and Camilla's own Wonderful 101 style model, just playing Wonderful 101 on a Switch, holding Joy-Cons and all. It was just like, come on. And then there's never made anything of it since. But we got like Nintendo's Wii U ports. We're getting fucking TMS. We're getting. Like, I presume Xenoblade X must be on the horizon if a Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition's kicking about. Hope is the last to die. Of course, they're all working for Grief. Surprise, surprise. Just fucking. You gotta.
貴様らがそれの何を信用しているか知らないが、そいつはこっち側だ。ゲームに参加するのは自由だが、ルールを読み違えんようにな。ルーキーが何だって？リーパー、行くぞ。
Alright, let me tell you about the stupid shit Grief's getting up to. It's mostly him just saying we don't understand anything. We just don't understand his art or his emotions or something. But really, he's just like trying to resurrect some sort of... I said resurrect. Kick off, activate, do something to some sort of super femto beast. It became more and more expensive. Yeah, I feel that. Again, fucking Switch port when? Just do it. It would be an easy port too, just do it. Because like, playing with the Wii U gamepad touchscreen was actually like slower and less efficient than just learning to do with this stick. And I say learning, there was no learning for like drawing the shapes with the stick. Because I actually found it a lot easier and more intuitive. You finished with Wonderful 101 and Xenoblade X. There's the market for it, Nintendo, just do it. Fuck you, just do it. I need to play Xeno X at all. I was hopeful about Tokyo Mirage Sessions Switch port, but then it turns out that Nintendo are not only keeping like the frankly bizarre and stupid censors for the Wii U version, they're also applying them to the Japanese version. Which, you know, they just decided now we're not even going to leave the Japanese version untouched, we're just going to give them the censored Western version as well. And it's just like, there was no need, there was no point, there was no call for this. My excitement of this has completely died because I do not want involved with like Nintendo America's shitty ass one. The EU version was censored, yes. The main, like the ones most people focus on is like, oh, some outfits were made like less risque or whatever. The main one was one of the dungeons. It was, I believe, the main girl's dungeon. I don't know who, 'cause I haven't played exactly, but like what I've heard is that, I say what I've heard, what I've seen is that her dungeon originally was focused on her past as a gravure artist, you know, like a bikini model basically. And it was all about her, like, she had to do that to get her idol career, and she felt very ashamed of it and thought everyone would hate her and, like, you know, make fun of her and go, haha, you're a whore and all this, all the rest of it. It's the same sort of plot line as Rise had in Persona 4. Not new ground for Alice. Nintendo saw that and was like, no, we can't possibly have this. This is meant to be a game for children and Christians. So they had that ripped out and replaced with like a fucking cereal or advertising mascot or something. Just had all that torn out just for that, and it's just like, it's just like, why? Like, why would you do it? And I just can't bring myself to play it knowing that it's a completely fucked version like that in that way, because it would just eat at me throughout. It's like playing Mortal Kombat with the blood off. It'd be like, no, this is inherently wrong. I know it's wrong, and I will not be able to take it. I will just fucking vibrate with irritation the whole time. Because like, the costumes is whatever. Like, I'm not here for that. That's what I got Senran and Kagura for that. But like when you get into like actual like story shit, plot shit, gameplay shit, and you start fucking with all that, that's where I draw my line pretty hard. Unless you're Sony, in which case I'd draw the line harder just because fuck off with that. But basically, it's just like, it's just like fuck off with that. Like the game's probably, I probably quite enjoy the game. I would otherwise probably love the game. But I can't, like, I just could not play it without constantly thinking, like, they censored this, what else have they censored that we just haven't caught or like, what have we just not seen? No one's done a full comparison to notice or whatever. It's just fucking, like, you know, it irritates me deeply. Oh yeah, you exist. At least she's making something of that. Okay, so Zan's dead. The Black AIs and Terrors rocked up, killed Zan, and forced Sky Union out. And the Black AIs are killing the regular AIs. Or just absorbing them, okay. Alright. We got a new pair of legs, but didn't get to, like, raid everyone else's bodies for shit, sadly. And get more better flame grenade. And I presume a better shotgun. No one needs to finish Xenoblade X unless you're a criminal and this is your punishment. I'm going to go to the toilet. Be right back. I'm off taking a shower. Okay. Whoa, we're exposed to this mission.
ほど近い地点に汚染された AI の拠点と思われる施設が確認されました。バレットワークスから当該の施設を破壊する旨のオーダーが発令されました。可及的速やかに準備を完了し出撃してください。
Fuck yeah, let's go.
聞きたいことがある。オーダーの依頼主がバレットワークスというのはどういう意味だ。
オービタルの理事会およびスカイユニオン全ホライゾンをはじめとするネーションが全てのオーダーの発令と承認の権利をバレットワークスつまり
Immortals are the rogue AIs, yes. I also refer to the lads from Innocence, like the ones who have all like pale hair and white themes and all that, as immortals because they are literally immortal and cannot die. Well, can't die for long. They get back up, but you know, not helping matters. I admit. Sorry. Regenerators, I should probably call them actually.
無べなるかなというところだな。全権の異常先が私ではないというところが気に食わん。
Xavier, have you seen what your team does lately? You lost 2 people because your girlfriend, I guess, decided that, oh well, we'll just fuck everything up because we've already advanced this mission. Hello, my son. Move this so the cat can get up on the bed if he wants to. Except my movement is nice, spooked and he's running away. Oh. Story of owning a cat and wanting your cat to come to you, but the cat is just like, oh no, you've done a thing, I must back up and assess the situation. There's also now like black AIs, which are like another AI faction that are like killing and or absorbing the regular ones, and the regular ones are fighting them and not targeting humans in favor of the black ones. Rigid of immortal innocence has disappeared. Ah, that would explain that.
それについてだが、以前にグリーフがスカイユニオンのデータ保管施設を強襲したのを覚えているか。
I've put a big box on its side on top of his little cat carrier. He's just climbed in it now because he realizes he can get in, so he's just gonna sit in there now. That's good. I'm glad he's picked a wee hole to sit in now. No, not at all. And I really probably should have shot you for it. I tried shooting you a bit for it.
彼女の行為が裏切りだったかどうかは話を聞いてから判断しろ。エンプレス、続けてくれ。
メガデータの中身はオーバルリンク計画についてスカイユニオンが関わってきた全記録だったわ。私はその中からグリーフが求めていた情報を渡した。その交換条件を飲んででも私はこのデータを手に入れたかった。
理由を聞かせてもらおう。
人間とは何なのか知りたかったから。
That's not a good answer.
意味がわからん。貴様が人間ではないような言いざまだな。
あなたの言う通りよ。私は人間になりたかった。そのために人間が辿ってきた歴史。
Alright, so what manner of undead are you?
だからグリーフと取引をしたわ。
要領を得んな。貴様が人間ではないとしたら何だというのだ。
私は AI よ。私を開発した私っていうと分かりにくいわね。とにかく人間の意識をニューロ AI に
So that's why you can hack things super well.
した人格よ。
貴様が AI だと。冗談はよせ。
I wouldn't have thought I'd say this at any point from our earliest interactions, but I am so very with Savior on this one.
そうでしょう。今話している私がプログラムによって生成された疑似的な人格なのか、それとも私が本当に魂を宿しているのか。
Is there anyone else in the Reclaimer ranks who is not human? Raise your hands. I mean, you're human enough. We know from Nier Automata, if you're close enough, you are human. But yes, anyway.
オーバルリンクの中心に存在するドミネーターと呼ばれる何か
He made the entire project just to get to this Dominator. Okay.
すべてはそのために作られた。
So who the fuck is Grief that he pulled this off then? I guess he's been referred to as professor in a research or so. I guess he was like a high ranker in a consortium or something.
その話を信じるとして、ではドミネーターとは何だ？グリーフはなぜそこまでしてそれを手に入れようとしている？
わからん。ただグリーフは人類を新たな段階へ。
It's a load of wank. Don't repeat what he says.
奴がドミネーターを迎え入れ、新たな。
Oops.
おいおいおい、途端に話がうさんくさくなったな。イカレ野郎なんざ放っておけよ。
Wait, he sounds like a nut job we're better off killing.
そんな話は信じられないし、少なくとも俺たちには関係ねえ。抜けさせてもらうぜ。
そうでもないのよ。どうしてあなたを呼んだと思う？
あ？なんだってんだ。
あなたと弟さんのタトゥーのことよ。
おいあんた、これが何か知ってるのか？親父やおふくろを殺したやつしか知らないはずだぜ。
Okay.
それは暗号キーの数列を図形化したものよ。
暗号。わかるように説明しろ。
That's a good response.
あなたのお父様はオーバルリンク計画に携わっていた。お母様は傭兵。スカイユニ
And
ット
next stage, humanity takes us to be A, gradual, and B, not forced. Yeah, basically. It has to be something that we just evolve into, otherwise it will just be fuck about wankery or just in the pursuit of someone's ego or pursuit of a few mad hyper capitalists as wealth or something.
裏切り者は始末された。それがこのオーダーの記録よ。データをそ
俺と弟は難民だった。両親に捨てられたと思ってた。似たようなガキどもを引き連れて毎日廃墟をさまよったよ。そんな時隠されていたアーセナルを見つけたんだ。機体は俺と弟の生体認証で起動した。そこに親父とおふくろからのメッセージとこのタトゥーの絵柄が残されてた。俺たちは捨てられたんじゃない。だから傭兵になったんだ。俺たちみたいな子供を一人でも救うためにな。タトゥーを体に刻みつけたのは二人の思いを忘れたくなかっただけだ。復讐なんざどうでもよかった。けどな。
Hey,
あなたた
naive
ち
the
のご両
chance.
親が託した希望がデータの暗号を解いてくれたのよ。そのオーダー記録もその他の極秘資料もね。
なあ、この記録はマジなのかよ。オーダーの発令者。
And there you have it. Well, now you can come in and fucking kill them.
親父とおふくろを殺したのか。
Come on, lads, let's go get them.
あなたたち兄弟は真実を知る権利があるわ。
くそ、冗談じゃないぜ。グリーフなんざ関係ないだって。
もう一つ付け加えよう。グリーフがドミネーターを迎え入れた時、グリーフ以外の人類は死滅するそうだ。
Shocker.
だと。それを先に言えよ、おっさん。そっちの方が関係ありだろうが。
エンプレスがもたらしてくれた情報が、グリーフの言葉がただの妄想などではないことを裏付けてしまった。
Logical,
我
actually.
々は何としてもグリーフの企みを阻止せねばならん。
信じがたいが、言わんとしていることは理解した。グリーフの動向は私も気になっていたが、まさかそんな裏があったと。
しかしキャツの思い通りにいかなかったこともいくつかある。我々だけは誰の思惑にも支配されず行動できる。 グリーフの企みを止められるのは我
I
々
mean,
だ。
surely, if we have all this data, we could probably find where the Dominator is and just fucking blow it up.
それともう一つ。
もう一つ。我々以外にグリーフと戦う者がいるのか。
イモータルの存在だ。
あ？イモータルだ？あれこそ人類の敵だろうが。
Unless...
そう簡単にくくってしまうには不可解な点が多い。考えてもみろ。イモータルを一番多く破壊したのは誰だ？
英雄グリーフか。
私は一つ仮説を立ててみた。
That would explain why they're killing his black AI.
期待しているのではないかと。
I say his, like, I presume he's
それ
commanding
を
those
踏まえ
ones.
て今回のオーダーの話になる。基本的にはイモータルの殲滅と拠点の破壊が目的だ。だがもし目標が敵の本拠地であるのなら何かが。
何かってなんだよ。
何かは何かだ。私にもわからん。言い出したのは私だ。私自らが出よう。
私なら AI の中枢を解析できるかもしれない。私もさ。
Keep doing that,
それ
sorry.
ないでしょう。親父さんはもうバレットワークスの団長ってだけじゃない。すべての解放旅団を束ねる立場
Well,
なんです。
all the ones who are not going along with the Doomsday plot.
準将の教えでしょう。俺が出ますよ。
Yana, he's a better fighter than you from what we've seen.
エンプレス、あんたもね。ここは私が出る。文句は言わせないわ。
でも私はグリーフに情報を与えてしまったのよ。責任を取らなくちゃ。
そのことを誰も責めちゃいないし、そのおかげで手遅れ
I
になら
will.
ずに済んでるのよ。
I know that ultimately it's worked out to our benefit because you had all that information to tell us, and now we know have a better idea what's going on. And you helped those little, you know, Deva and Zoa out with that.
それに
But I had to fight that fucker in his zero shift shit, so hey, I will nag you for it. I will give you a ration of crap for it.
それはそうだけど、でも
そのメガデータは予言書よ。これから何が起こるのか読み解けるのはあんただけなんだから。
わかった。ジョニー G 上等兵、クイーンにオーダーを依頼する。
そうこなくっちゃ。
それとルーキー、すまんが言ってくれるか。二人の、いや、我々の手助けをしてほしい。
I've gone toe to toe with Grief twice and won, so I guess.
怖いものはないな。よし、アーセナルの整備に入ります。
準将、難しいことは任せるわ。ぶっ壊すのはこっちに任せておいて。じゃあまた後でね。
Hang on, I need to go retrieve my son. He's in that room, but he's slewed somewhere. I don't see him. Give me a sec. Alright, I see him now, we're good. He's hiding his cat carrier. What's up with you? He's been squeaking and all, acting like he's upset today. Whenever we're trying to do anything with me, he just runs into the kitchen and sits there looking at us. You've already been fed. Twice. In short succession, I should say. Hang on, I need to drop the blinds. There we go.
イモータルの拠点の発見がグリーフの陽動とも考えられる。
Weird ass ploy if it is.
吐き出すわけにはいかんのだ。
俺はグリーフをぶっ飛ばせるなら何でもいい。それに弟に今の話を聞かせなきゃな。いつでも出られるようにしておく。じゃあな。
遵守。今は命令に従う。なあ。それとエンプレス。
何かしら。
先ほどは失礼した。あなたが誰であれ何であろうと、今ここに存在するのは疑いもない事実だ。
Hey,
過
someone's
ちだ
wise
と
though.
分かっていてさえそれを選び、そのことを悔やんでいるのだろう。ならば、あなたほど人間らしい人を私は知っている。
ありがとう。
伝えたかったのはそれだけだ。何かあれば知らせてくれ。では失礼す
る。ルーキー、お前もアーセナルの準備ができ次第、作戦領域へ向かってくれ。頼んだぞ。
Let's go. He's just sitting in his carrier. He's a bit weird today, is Luigi.
フェムト粒子の濃度にムラが見られますが、レーダーに影響はありません。巨大なフェムト反応の冷気を検出しました。
Enormous femto response. That probably means boss fight.
あいつなら見覚えがある。なんだありゃ。
Hey. This is what the is the sword what they're freaking out about? We've already fought the sword one in a side mission.
ただの人類の敵なのか。連中がやる気ならこっちも応じるしかない。ルーキー、クイーン、参加しよう。的を絞らせない方がいい。
こっちはもう始めてるわ。ほらほらデカブツ。あんよはこっちだよ。
It has stamina? I guess it has stamina. Tempo response is diminishing. Okay, this is the help. I apologize for HD Rumble being up. Dinky is yet to reach his final form. He's getting there though. He will save us from the Dominator. But until then, we gotta stall for time for him. We're not fighting this thing, but as part of the story. Which is some curious ordering, because they were freaking out about it having a sword, which is, you know, not new to us. So, which implies this mission was probably supposed to be before that free mission. Or at least maybe when this was originally written and they rearranged that. It's also to be fucking about, really.
もう一度仕掛ける。それまでなんとか攻撃をしのぐんだ。
A gentle drift overhead, and we just defeat them. We are running out of ammo, as we said. Oh, 220 for a core shot with this. Our processor does boost firepower. Well, it has to be a direct core shot. I guess let's do not jump.
目標のテムト反応がさ
Or
らに
duck
低
a
下。
bit. We're gonna do the rest of
ダメージの蓄積は 75% を超えました。こちらの攻撃は全有効です。
None of them are dropping ammo. That's bizarre. They keep dropping Femto, which is, you know, sort of fine because I have the sword and that uses it, but. I don't know where that went. Oh, Johnny G is falling. Give me a sec, man, I'll get you up. Yeah. Hang on, it's currently standing on you. Assault rifle, finally. There's a bit of ammo here somewhere. Right. Oh, dropped right into that one. Trying to get the core shot. Okay, well, we're gonna have, this one's beefier than the side mission one was. Oh my god. Please stop barraging me with all of the missiles on the face of the earth. The old musical flourish there reminds you of like fucking Mega Drive Daemon.
目標のテムト反応が行動不能になる臨界点まで低下。蓄積ダメージは 90% です。
まだ全然ぶっ壊し足りないって。
Die. Oh, tell me we can get like the rest of his armored eye from this, or at least another bit of it. I'll also like settle for just having a giant sword, giant relative to me. It doesn't have to be as big as his.
2% まで低下。稼働を維持できる限界を超えたようです。目標が機能を停止します。オーダーを達成しました。
So what can we learn from this?
まだコアは生きてるのか。
No, you should steal the core, Johnny.
待ちなさい。そのコアを持ち帰ってほしいの。まだ生きているならデータを拾い出せるかもしれない。
Why has no one done this before?
イモータルのコアを抱えて帰れって言うのかよ。
I mean, I guess that, but just put it, there's no AIs. You know?
アーセナルでくれる分には汚染の可能
The
性はあ
arsenal
りません。
contact. What was that at least?
機関シーケンスを修正します。
Just handle it with machinery. No, we haven't played as a giant robot again since the first time, and I've been paying attention to the free missions for that. So I guess it is just a one-off, but even then it's pretty neat.
怖くなんかあるもんか。おいルーキー、心配そうな顔でこっちを見るな
Worried.
よ。大丈夫だよ。コアは俺が持って帰る。
Hell, maybe like we'll get to control one as like for a story mission
修正した機関シーケン
if
スを
this
展
goes
開し
well.
ます。
That would be pretty sick. Alright. Think about it, this one's also just called Rebellion, so unless it... Would it count as a different blueprint if we already collected all of his data? Oh, by the same token, would it actually give us new gear for just fighting the same thing again, but as part of the story? Probably not. Yeah, no. I don't. Maybe it might still give us new gear. Kind of doubting it though. Since we already have all his data.
観測し得ないものは存在しない。見なければ存在しない。それでも見ようとしたら意志の大行者。新たな可能性の存在。存在の可能性を生み出す。私ではない私。存在の可能性を見出す。
It says question
神
marks,
経
but
キャリブレーション
it's
終了
grave.
送信を開始します。
いずれ目覚める時が来る。それまで眠れ。
He's up to something. Experimenting on some. That's rigid, isn't it? The regenerator girl who's not been active since that one mission we fought them.
思考のベースが違うだけでこれほどコミュニケーションが難しいとは思わなかった。
I would also
今なら
presume
宇宙人
language,
とだって
but
話せる気がするわね。
そいつはすげえ。俺は猫と話してみたいんでコツを教えてくれ。
I actually also wish I could speak the cats.
この事実をみんなに伝えるか
Anyway.
迷ったんだけど、イモータルの目的が判明したわ。
聞かせてもらおう。
イモータルの目的は人間を救うことよ。正確に言えば人間とドミネーターを接触させないことのようね。イモータルは知っていたのよ。これからオーバルリンクで何が起きるのか。
味方だって冗談じゃない。これまでイモータルに何回殺されたと思ってるんだ。なんだそりゃ。殺された傭兵がどれだけいると思ってるんだ。
Crow, no one but me knows that.
そういうことだ。
傭兵が全滅しても、それでドミネーターに手を出す人間がいなくなれば、
That's one way of doing it.
達せられたことになるわ。それと、イモータルが人間に敵対行動を取るのには、もう一つ理由があったの。
戦うのに理由の一つも二つもあるか。
自ら開発したフェムト物質関連の技術を人間に伝えるためらしい。彼らは人間を止めるために戦い、破壊された残骸を
And I guess give you a cause to even give a reason to have a technological revolution.
フェムト物質に関する技術はイモータルの研究から得られたものも多いのよ。
I mean, I can sort of follow their logic, because they couldn't just tell people. Because inevitably someone would then go like, well, what if I do want to end humanity? You know, sort of like what's happening right now. It's just that, you know, someone found out anyway, so... Eternal cycle of life and death. And they are like AIs. I mean, they probably don't really see it as death to themselves.
はっきりしてるのはイモータルは人間とドミネーターの接触が時期尚
Does
早
that
と考
imply
え
that
ている
at some point you could be?
あと何十年いや何百年イモータルと戦い続ければ我々人間はドミネ
さあ AI には時間という概念が薄いからもしかしたら何万年も先の話かも
Which is fine, because they should be really good at counting.
グリーフがドミネーターを手に入れちまうイモータルを説得できないのか味方なら戦う必要はない
彼らは私たちとグリーフの区別がつかないのよ誰か一人でもドミネーターを求める人間がいる限り人間を殺し続け破壊され続けるでしょうね
衝撃の事実が判明したところで状況は変わらずか
Sure, there must be some way to, like, the AIs are like a fucking hive mind, like a cloud or whatever. There must be some way to, like, provoke their code or something to make them make that distinction. This is me speaking as like as a fucking software engineer, but I feel like you could do that if they are artificial intelligence.
なぜそんなデータを必要としたのかどうして傭兵をそそのかして人手を集めたのか彼は何か行動を起こすはずだわ
同時に捜索部隊を編成するいずれにしろ奴はオーバルの中心部近くに潜んでいるはずだ
Luigi spotted someone that's caught his eye. What's up,
地味な
Leader?
作戦だなだが性に合わんとも言ってられ
In the circumstances, what else can you do?
彼女の情報がなければ何も知らないうちに人類が滅亡していたというストーリーもあり得たのだ逆に言えばグリーフを巣穴まで追い込んだんだぞモグラ叩きだと思え
You interpret it like that. My interpretation was that he's hiding to like gather all the parts of his plan.
ぶん殴ってでも連れ戻すつもりだ
思いは皆同じだ今は剣を研いで待て
グリーフめ我々は甘く見るなよ何もかもが思い通りにはいかんぞ
Thanks. This guy uses destruction. And we should go find and kill terrors. Simple enough. No, it's just us in a world, an eternal world of war. That's a separate fight against rebellion. No, let's try it. I know this will be like the 6th, 7th, 8th time we fought this one robot this stream, but you know, if I could possibly get his like fucking body or head or well, sort of head, or like his legs, or the giant sword, I will do it. Is this guy in his territory, but we just found out they're dead. We're just sniping this thing for giggles, really. Probably should have brought someone with me, but fuck it. Hello. Doesn't know what to do with himself, he's just walking about. Oh. But you won't come in the scratching range? Or when you do, you immediately skitter out of it? Look, I will kill as many of these giant robots as I have to in order to take a full body back and pilot it.
作戦区域に到達しました。フェムトリウスの濃度は軽微。短距離レーダーへの影響はありません。オーダーを開始してください。
Those missiles didn't even turn around the track, I guess not wide. Maybe. I have plans for things tomorrow, so I can't stay up like too late. I might like end at like 11:30, so we might not actually finish this today. But we must be close. Like it seems like we're definitely like at the precipice. It might end up being like next stream whenever that is, and we'll beat it. Don't worry, lads. Daemon X Machina will end. Not really up to much, man. It's just me and him, is it? Yeah, as guards go, that's not a very good guard, it must be said. He does have a grab though, and that grab can actually be quite deadly. Neither of these shipments come in. I'm gonna get too close to that. Unfortunately, his arms, for the size of them, are not very long. That glancing blow is like 110 now, so that's something. Fucker. Nope. Sword up. Shit. Should expect that sort of shit, honestly. Just trying to rush into something this size's face and head. This sword actually does a comical amount of damage. Even when you're not striking like its weak point, that's like matching the damage some of the guns puts out. If not like exceeding it for just striking armor or whatever. Oh shit, you do have a back attack. Recently saw some parts of Graf von Popular Moskau's book Angetungen über Landschaftsgärtnerei, RIP, which translates to Hints About Landscaping. It's about landscaping. I realize how amateurishly bad most games are designed compared to the peak of an old craft like landscaping. For example, he wrote about how the environment has to hide and reveal certain things in the distance to make walking through a park as interesting and exciting as possible. How to make the environment look perfectly natural while it's actually artificially created to manipulate a person walking through it to give them the best possible experience. That is quite interesting, actually. It's the sort of thing I never actually considered, but yeah, like, for optimal design, you would have, like, it would make sense to study, like, actual landscaping, huh? And how it actually, it makes me actually wonder how many, like, I wouldn't even say level designers anymore, like area map designers in a lot of games, if they actually, I mean, imagine a lot don't actually put any thought into that, but something bigger studios games, which are often just corridors, like, do they pay any attention to that, I wonder? Any principles of that would they adhere to, or try to at least? Can't help but wonder. Nothing else. If you're making a walking simulator, it feels like that's the sort of thing you'd best pay attention to. Melee Performance Upgrade Mark II. Yes. I don't know if this sword has a slot or not, but I'm putting it on. That's right, my son. I'm putting it on. What's up with you? Are you tired and you just don't want to go to sleep? Is that it? I don't think this sword has a... Nah, it does. Whack that shit in there. Maybe you see just slightly worse. Max distance shrinks a bit. Oh, that damage boost is actually significant. They develop equipment. Oh, can we not make this fucker's head? No, we can just make the halberd head, which is not new or desired. See, that didn't. Okay, I can't see it anymore. I was gonna say the Liberator armor only needed the Liberator's blueprint and data. Thinking about it. What the fuck? Okay, he seems upset today. What's up, weird? You see my shadow right now, actually? That's what you're glancing at? You getting upset about it? Yes, it's my hand. Destroy the Black Lotus 1. Okay. Okay, I feel like this might be the final push then? If it's like we're attacking something called the Black Lotus.
結構ヘビーなローテーションを組んでるから。
僕たちは今戻ったところです。何かあったんですか？
ああ、ついに見つけたぞ。4、セイビアを呼び出せ。
了解しました。回線を開きます。
呼び出したということは、送ったデータは照合できた。
十中八九当たりよ。ブラックロータスに間違いないわ。
The Black Lotuses.
ブラックロータス？何ですかそれは？
オーバルリンク計画の最初期に作られた重力制御の実験施設を計画では試験終了後に破棄されたはずだ。
I assume that's different from this facility we protected. Okay. That must be different than the moon chunk blockers.
それと同じもの。出力が桁違いなのを除けばね。
やばいのか。
理論上はフェムト粒子を媒介として重力制御を行えるわ。ただ出力を大きくしても重力は拡散するだけだし、対象物を絞るにしても重力子の同調制御をするのに私が1万人いても処理が追いつかないでしょうね。
そんなのでグリーフは何をしようとしてるのかな。
わからん。
Presumably he's either gonna take down the barriers so the Dominator can wipe out the planet, or he's gonna use these things to dig the Dominator up, because it's probably fucking massive.
今は静かだが、テラーズと交戦する可能性を考えれば、機体の損耗も無視できん。
座標は抑えた。捜索部隊は一度戻れ。こちらで部隊を編成し、 ブラックロータス破壊のオーダーを発動する。
了解した。では我々は一度帰還する。おっさん、そのオーダー、俺たちイノセンスが受けるぜ。
やってくれるのか。
クロ兄さん、僕も行くよ。
そうだな。もう一人はルーキー。
We're really caring about spots when we're trying to rush and save the world.
まだ招待編成に空きがあるでしょ？
ダメだ。ノーツとチルには頼みたいことがある。
兄さん、もしかして。
ようやく決心がついた。もちろん、お前とチルが拒否するなら。だが。
Are you gonna destroy your like regenerator tower now?
ノーツ兄さん、チル。 頼むよ。
わかりました。
If so, you picked a bad time for it.
オッケー、任せといてね。ちょっと怖いけど、でもちゃんとやるよ。行こう。
すべて終わったら連絡します。じゃあ。
いいのか。
家族みんなで決めたことだ。
さっき兄さんも言ったけど、オーダーにまだ空きがある。
現在は沈黙しているが、あのグリーフのことだ。何も用意していない。
Might as well cook as I can be.
了解。
If he turns up, I just have to keep on him and just drill assault rifle fire into him, because that seems to shred fucking everyone.
そのつもりだよ。
Like universally. Alright. Bring down the first Black Lotus. Hello. His wee face peeking over at me. What's up? How has no one discovered these things before?
フェムト粒子の濃度は軽微。レーダーに影響はありません。目標を補足しました。各機のデータリンク開始。招待の通信回線を開きます。オーダーを開始してください。
あれか。間近で見るとバカでかいな。
兄さんも気づいてるよね。
データを見たとき、あれの中心にリジットがいる。
ルーキーが来てくれて助かったよ。リジットの姿を見ればノーツ兄さんも冷静に戦えないだろうから。
俺だって冷静じゃない。リジットのやつどういうつもりなんだ。心配かけやがって。
目標の周辺に汚染された AI の反応を多数確認しました。
俺たちは味方なんだぜ。って言っても通じないんだったな。
It's a few more dead ones for the pile, really. I was like, what? What's up with you? You're walking up and down like you spotted something, you can't get it? What's up with you? That's a really weird way you're trying to climb them. Whoa. Whoa. There. Something's weighing you out. What is it? Cute.
リジットの声だ。兄さんも聞こえたよね。
ああ、聞こえた。すぐに助けてやるからな。もう少しの辛抱だ。
She's gonna start saying shit like, no, I have to be here or whatever. You guys are setting yourselves up for disappointment with this.
やめて。どうして攻撃するの？
We haven't done anything yet.
リジットを攻撃してるわけじゃない。助けるためなんだ。
今すぐ攻撃をやめて。
攻撃の手を緩めるなよ。もう少しでリジットを助け出せる。
目標から巨大なフェムト反応を検出しました。目標が防御態勢に移行します。周辺領域のフェムト粒子濃度が急激に上昇しています。目標からアーセナルが出現しました。
An arsenal has emerged from target.
すぐにそこから離脱するんだ。ブラックロータスの破壊は僕たちに任せ。
やめなさいって言ってるでしょ。
待て、ジャッキ。リジットの様子がおかしい。
ねえ、どうして邪魔をするの？どうしても邪魔をするの？だったら殺してでも止めるわ。
どうして俺たちを攻撃する？
Just doing anything.
うるさい。誰にも私の邪魔はさせない。すごいでしょ。ブラックロータスのおかげでこんなに強くなったのよ。
Have it your way.
この力をくれたの。
気をつけてください。先ほど現れた適正アーセナルですが、通常の機体ではありません。機体に過度のフェムト反応を確認。大幅にスペックが上昇しています。
適正なんて言うんじゃねえ。普通じゃないのは見てわかる。フェムト反応だと。
You stop fucking drifting every which way every time I get near you.
一緒に帰ろう。
家族で戦う必要なんてない。いやよ、私はみんなを解放する。家族の誰かが死ぬたびに
So you're just gonna kill everyone now? Is that it?
あんなに憎んでるのに、あんなに嫌っているのに、あの塔にお祈りするしかなかった。イジット、クロボロスの呪いはもういらない。死なんてもうたくさんだわ。ゼロに戻してみんなを解放してみせる。
グリーフを信じきってやる。
やるしかないのか。
Every time. I guess she's just hitting her boosters constantly. Also, one of them has a rocket launch, so whenever they get hit, she just fucking goes into space. She keeps rushing at the guy who has it, so you just keep shooting her in the face. Do something, and that something is murder. Murder. I mean, I clipped her barely. This should get. Might as well just scoop this up while I'm done here. It's gonna be on the wing. Wing, you know what I mean? Alright. Where are you? I'm gonna shoot you two myself just so I can actually hit her. And that was a lovely second of getting direct fire on. And then he just walks in front of my fire to get at her. Thanks, Crow. You prick. Of course, shit, but you're running us down. That time she fell below. Second three. Now you're targeting me, good. Thanks, Crow. Fucking frick. I'm using this for anything else, I might as well pop that. Send it on its way. I mean, she seems to be stuck now, at least, though we're not perfectly clipping her with every shot. She can still shoot away at us. I believe with a shotgun, so good luck getting spread along. Crow is just blocking all of our shots now. Thanks, Crow. You shoved her all the way in there. Did she squeeze out the top? Like, where is she? There she is. You want in the bag, do you? No, you don't like it now? I touched it, is it? Why are you contrarian like this, kitty cat?
値があるの。私たちを利用するだけで。
Well, you are also a part of humanity.
他の人類全員を犠牲にして僕たちだけで幸せになるっていう
You
の。
might like want to say you're not, but you are.
私たちを番号で呼ぶ連中なんて全員死ねばいい。
And evidently your friends are also those numbers to you now, so there.
僕たちに優しくしてくれた人だっていた。今この瞬間、みんなを助けるために戦ってる人たちだって忘れたのかよ。うるさい。ちゃんとだって。
You know you're wrong.
話を聞けばわかるはずよ。あの人は私に安心。
Love, I have listened to him. All he says is you don't understand. There is nothing to understand. He will not tell you. He'll just tell you you don't understand and then huff. Astounding, you're fucking moving fairly fast. Drilling crow with my shots there, it's fine. Mirage, go do some work. Oh, you do want to fight me after all, do you? I didn't get a single shot in. I should have used the bazookas from the beginning. Yeah, you're goddamn mace. I would presume like each of the Black Lotuses will be guarded by one of the people he's recruited or something and stuck inside it to do whatever it is he wants them to do with it. Can you even build trap lines?
.目標へのダメージ蓄積が 80% に達しました。防衛機能が低下します。
やめなさい。どうして幸せになろうとしちゃいけないの。私たちだけ。
Actually, why did anyone ever believe Grief? He's not exactly charismatic.
尻を引っ叩いてでも連れて帰るぞ、リジット。
私たちは死なない。
I mean, she has a point there.
こんな戦いに何の意味があるっていうの。
だから俺たちはねじ曲がっちまったんだ。本当に大事なものが何かわからないまま。
兄さん、こちらは終わりました。
ノーツ、いいタイミングだな。最後。
ノーツからも言ってやりなさい。私をここで殺したって何も変わらないわ。
Well, by that.
そうはいかないんですよ。
Yep, there it is.
たった今、ウロボロスの塔を破壊しました。
跡形もなくドカーンってね。
どういうことなの？何を考えてるの？
Now you care about being alive.
あれがなくなったら私たちは
二度と生き返ることはできない。でもね、リジット。大事な家族の誰かが。
Oh, all humanity has to die. Oh, hey, we blew up our invincibility tower. We're gonna die without the invincibility tower. You're not dead if you stop putting yourself in stupid situations.
死んでも
Yep.
君を止めてみせる。
ジャック。
理解したか。いやおうなしに感じるだろう。俺たちに足りなかったのは覚悟だ。
He said the magic word.
こっちに来ないで。私死
I hope yes or not if you do use it. Honestly, I do
甘えた
too.
こと言うんじゃねえ。俺もジャックもノーツもチルも腹をくくった。ルーキーなんざ最初から死と隣り合わせの戦場を生き抜いてきた。
The rookie's battle history fills you with determination.
君が正しいと思うなら僕を殺せばいい。他人を踏み台にして幸せを手に入れるってのはそういうことだよ。
That's a good line. Own it and kill us.
どうして私の気持ちを分かってくれないの。私は家族みんなのためにやったのに。
You were gonna kill all of them, and they just said, alright, well, guess what? Now we can die.
ここからが本当の戦いだ。リジット、覚悟はいいかい。
I mean, if you want her dead, by all means. That one connected, I felt that. Murder! Mosquito murder. It's basically just rushing at her and trying to get a hit in between her getting shunted around by Bazooka Boy over there. Femto doesn't recharge fast in this map, right? And we're using a Femto, so maybe I should equip Excalibur. Just because it doesn't rely on Femto, so if I have the laser cannon left, I can feed both simultaneously. So are you gonna stop this like at 90%, or are we actually just straight up gonna wreck her mech and maybe kill her in the process? Does this lot seem more fragile than your average pilot based on how like they all apparently died the moment I fought them in that mission where we went to look at the tower? Fall.
目標の破壊を確認しました。オーダーを達成しました。
Alright,
ど
sick.
こか痛いところはない。怪我してないか。
Hey, she survived. Laser Frog is truly a brave man. He recently streamed the KFC dating sim and he managed to play it for at least 5 minutes.
そうだね。
He is made of
リジットの兄
steel.
弟の中で一番優しいから。ごめん。僕たちはずっと理解してあげられなかった。でも
That sounded kind of sarcastic, but I do kind of mean it because it's like, how could you? How would you just not roll your eyes at your fucking head a few minutes in?
僕たちはフシを失った。でもね、リジット。やっと大切なものを取り戻したんだと思う。僕は
So I'll buy this.
君や家族のために戦うなら死だって怖くない。
Blowing up anyway,
私
so
も今なら少しわかる気がする。怯えて逃げ込んだ先に欲しいものはないんだ。なんだか悪い夢から覚めたみたい。
俺たちは帰るところそれを守るための戦いなんだ。やっと生きる意味を見つけた気がするよ。
そうね、兄さん。帰りましょう。ローツとチルにも謝らなくちゃ。
why do people in the chat start asking it's even a parody? In the end, everyone came to conclusion it's not, it's just a corporate shitpost. I don't know whether it's better or worse, honestly, because like there's enough Western, and by Western I usually mean American, like quote-unquote parody, quote-unquote stand-up, quote-unquote satire visual novels. It's just like there's more of those than there are legitimate, just earnest American or Western visual novels. So like it not being one of those is kind of like, okay, sure, but then it is just, you know, a corporate shitpost. It's just shit. Like, why even make it? Why'd you bother? What were you intending to do? Oh, he's back in his box. Pardon me. It's just cell attachments. You know what? I'm actually gonna call it there. I presume we're now like reaching the final push where we fight like all the mercenaries you sided with Grief. Yeah, we have a bunch of these. Colon like what set us? We'll fight all the mercenaries who sided with him. Destroy the Black Lotuses. I don't know if they said it was like 4 or even or 3 or 5 or if they said there was a count at all. But fight all these, then we presumably we fight Grief, and then probably also fight this Dominator, I assume. Or Grief in the Dominator, one of the two. But yeah, that's gonna be me for the night. Probably won't be a stream tomorrow because I'm going over to David's for his high-swarming tabletop night. We'll say tabletop, it's mostly board game stuff. I presume we're going to be playing Gloomhaven, which he talked about in his stream. Don't know about Sunday either. He's just up in the air. We'll see. So yeah, next time I presume will be the final stretch of Daemon X Machina, and yeah. I was going to say something, but whatever. Saving it for next stream. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out, and good night, everyone. It's fine. Good night, everyone. Sunday, Monday, one of the two. See yous.